Hey, welcome back to Roasty Judgment. If we haven't met before, my name is Tom. I've missed you. Today, we're going to do something we've never, literally ever done before. I'm going to attempt to record this YouTube video completely unedited. One take, the whole thing. I saw Matt Carricker did this 7-8 years ago, probably longer than that. And it so impressed me because he did the whole thing perfectly. He slipped up one little spot, but and that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna take you on a little journey. So it's been a little bit. There's some things we're gonna cover in this video. A few things are, what's the future hold? Am I gonna stay living here? Are the kids and I gonna leave? Am I gonna buy a new house somewhere else? Are Dawn and I gonna get back together? What am I doing for work? What am I doing with the rentals and the other lot? The lot that we're gonna move the house in on. We're walking over to the office because I think I'm gonna need a tripod. There's a tripod in this room, or this building over here. And I'm gonna attempt to remember everything I just said that we're gonna go over in this video. So if I missed something, that's because I'm not editing this. So, what I'm doing with this property is I've debated a lot about moving out of here because I live a mile away from my in-laws and Dawn and the kids half the time, which has been fairly difficult. You know, the first time I ever came to this property, and actually this area in Minnesota altogether, was Dawn and her family. And so anyway, it's just been a little hard being right down the road. This is where Dawn grew up, and this is her territory and everything. But, sorry, my tripod's giving me issues. But I think I debated on moving. That still may happen, that may not happen. But at this moment in time, we are not moving. What we are doing, and I'm gonna use we because it's me and the kids, and I also use we because I feel like nothing I have in this world is mine. And I feel like everything that I have, Dawn and I created together. And so I'm gonna use we from here moving forward. Maybe I'll say I in the future, but for now, we're just gonna use we. So I've been selling things. So right now, we have a Peloton left. And then this thing, which I don't even know if anyone wants it. But I've been selling all the stuff on our property that I have no use for by myself. We were minimalistic in the house. But then, you guys know, you've seen our videos long enough. We have an acreage. We have 5 buildings. We have a shop. We have a 1,500 square foot office / gym / music studio. And then we have the house. So we have a lot of stuff. And so I've been selling all that stuff because I don't want to maintain this stuff by myself. This is all too much to maintain on my own, plus the rentals. And so I'm liquidating things that just don't get used. It's been fairly good getting rid of most of the stuff. It just feels free and cleaning, new getting rid of stuff, springtime cleaning stuff. So that's felt really nice. But some stuff is hard to sell too. In this office over here, that's my office. Over there in our office building is Dawn and my first bed that we bought. First bed frame and all that stuff. We've had it for 17 years. 16, 17 years. No, 17 years. And I have that for sale now. It's I don't need it, I don't want it, but it's just there's memories associated to everything. So I look at all the stuff we have and I think, well, there's a cost to keeping everything and there's a cost to getting rid of stuff. And so right now I'm weighing the costs and cleaning out these buildings. Also, I've gone through every building on this property so far and just been kind of getting rid of junk that's accumulated, anything worth any kind of significant value, that stuff I'm selling. I had just a lot of stuff accumulated of Dawn's parents. When you're part of the family for 20 years and you live a mile away, stuff migrates over here. And so I just brought a bunch of stuff back to them over the last couple of weeks, and they're great. They're so gracious. And sorry, I'm holding you all wonky. We're going in the shop now. And just, it's been weird. So the shop has some things in it. But But yeah, so that's the plan with the house. The kids and I are gonna stay here for now. I am cleaning out all the buildings, and then I actually really enjoy living minimally. And so, as you can see in the shop, we have tools, supplies, vehicles, more cars and trucks, and like, there's just stuff, like there's so much stuff. But I'm gonna thin down everything that I can to a manageable point because it's just me half the time and then the kids half the time. And so it's a lot, like things have to look different. So cleaning out buildings, I got a dumpster here for junk. I just got done burning a huge pile of brush this morning. I ruined my perfect video. I put you in the tripod and the video ended. All right, so I'm trying to think where I was at now. Dumpster, getting rid of stuff. And then I think the next thing on the list is Dawn and I getting back together. Those of you who are believers can say that the Lord can do anything, right? We know that. Anyway, so we'll just say no. I don't even know if this part's gonna make it in the video, but I would say not. Anyway, moving forward. The cracked house, the vacant lot next to the cracked house, that's the lot that we have to develop yet that has the split level that we're gonna put the split level on. I had considered selling that property. I actually put that property for sale and I pulled it because my tenants next door who live in the rental house next to it, the cracked house, they called me and I know that they have horses. And this thought had crossed my mind several times. They had asked me, they said, hey, would you consider not selling that lot, repurpose the lot, fence it off, and put a horse building out there, and we can put all of our horses out here, and then you can raise the rent to what we need for it, an agreed upon rate, and then we'll sign a longer lease. And I was like, yes, I will do that. And so we are gonna repurpose that lot over there. So we're gonna do a little bit of dirt work over there, put up a fence. This building, which I think you may be able to see it back there, the building that I built last year to go over to the farmhouse property, that's like the 3-sided horse shelter, that I'm just gonna move that over to the moved in house lots now, and then get that property set up so they can have their horses. And then they're gonna sign a 2-year lease to stay another 2 years. And then the rate is gonna go up quite a bit. And that works out great because then now we get more rent off that, the land gets used, and then I keep it. So then you may ask, Tom, but what about the split level house? You still own the house. What do you do with the house? Well, there's something to this yet that I'm not sure that I'm gonna share yet. I did talk to the house movers about buying that house back from me, and they agreed to buy it back at a lower price, so I would lose money. And so right now we have a verbal agreement on that's the plan we're moving forward with. I have not gotten paid yet for the house. So technically it's still my house. So I may have a different plan for it, which I will share with you in a video coming up. But the deal isn't done yet. And I'm fairly excited about it because I think it's actually a pretty wise move. So that'll be something coming up in the future. What other things did I say I was going to talk about? What am I doing for work? So I used to do estimating for a manufacturing company like 7 years ago. And so for the last couple of months, I had been doing that again, just part-time from home when I don't have the kids. So when I have the kids, I don't work, take care of the kids, run them to all their stuff. We go to the gym together. We do like life together. Like I want to be a super present dad. And it's been great having like a closer relationship with all of my kids. But this job wasn't really working out, so I quit doing that job. And I had been doing some handyman work on the side. And so now I'm just doing more handyman stuff and then also taking care of all the rentals. And then that's kind of what I'm doing for work right now. I actually really enjoy going around and fixing people's stuff at their houses. It feels like I'm like contributing to society and helping people out with things that they can't do or don't want to do or don't have the skill set to do. And so that's been fairly fulfilling. And so I believe I'm going to just keep doing more of that. And then my renter at the farmhouse who is renting the shop, he has asked if I would put up a second building for him because he wants to expand his business. So him and I are in talks right now on how big of a building, where on the property I can put it that like won't kind of butcher that property. That'll make sense. And then talking with the county and the township on can we do that and not do that. And it sounds like we can do it, but we just kind of got to follow some parameters and stuff. So that is most of that stuff. I'm going to move you down. All right, so you're on the tripod now. You're just going to wander around with me. So as far as, I'm trying to think what else I said. This video isn't the way I wanted. I have to edit it now because I screwed up and shut you guys off. But anyway, that's okay. It's beautiful out in Minnesota now. I can wear a t-shirt. The kids come back home, I think this afternoon. Yeah, this afternoon. And I don't know. Life is weird. A lot of you have asked how I'm doing, how the kids are. Like the kids are, I don't know. The kids are okay. Like, I think the kids really like being home. I think that I spend a lot of time with them and that's been really healthy and good. There's a plane flying overhead. And then, I'm all right. Like, I would choose for life to be different. Like if somebody said, Tom, what do you want life to look like right now? I would choose it to look different. But that being said, I'm doing pretty all right. I have a great group of friends at church. I have an awesome group of you punks at the gym that I compete with and fight with. And you guys push me to lift heavier things than I would naturally want to lift, but it's been super good. The gym has been like, I feel like I talk about the gym a lot. Maybe not on here, but like on Instagram I do. By the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should follow Rusty Judgment on Instagram. But the gym has been very therapeutic. 3 out of 4 of my kids come with me almost all the time. And it's been so fun getting to like teach them what I've learned, watch them accelerate, and like just gain a bunch of confidence in their physical abilities, which then I feel like is showing like it's reaping a greater reward, I feel like, than just physical lifting. Like I feel like they're more confident in general, and it's fun. And so it's fun going to the gym every day with the kids, whether the kids are with me or with Dawn. Like I go get them, bring them to the gym with me. We work out together for an hour, bring them home. It's been really fun. And I really like a lot of the things I'm doing right now. I appreciate you a great deal. I appreciate all the support and love and just care that I've received here. I hope that you have a great day. I love you. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.